Do you sometimes sense a glimmer of something greater within yourself, waiting to be discovered? If so, you're not alone. Many people feel this way, and it might be a sign that you're on the path to awakening your inner light. In this video, we'll explore the concept of inner light and what it means to be on a spiritual path. We'll discuss signs of spiritual awakening, the idea of being chosen, and the challenges you might face along the way. We'll also look at tools for spiritual growth, the importance of community, and how to balance your spiritual life with your everyday responsibilities. Let's start by talking about what we mean by inner light. This concept appears in many spiritual traditions around the world. It refers to a divine spark or essence that exists within each person. Think of it as your true self, your highest potential, or your connection to something greater than yourself. Everyone has this inner light, but some people feel it more strongly than others. Your inner light is always there, even if you can't always see or feel it. It's like a candle flame that never goes out, even in the darkest times. When you start to awaken this inner light, you might notice changes in how you see yourself and the world around you. You might feel more connected to others, more aware of your thoughts and feelings, or more in tune with nature. Now let's talk about some signs that you might be experiencing a spiritual awakening. Remember, everyone's experience is unique, so you might not have all of these signs, and that's okay. Some common experiences include feeling more sensitive to your surroundings. You might notice details you never saw before, or feel more affected by the energy of people and places around you. Having a sense of purpose or mission. You might feel like you're here to do something important, even if you're not sure what it is yet. Experiencing synchronicities or meaningful coincidences. You might notice patterns or connections that seem too perfect to be random, feeling drawn to spiritual teachings or practices. You might find yourself interested in meditation, yoga, or other spiritual traditions, having a desire to help others or make the world a better place. You might feel a strong sense of compassion or a call to service, questioning your beliefs and values. You might start to reconsider what's truly important to you, feeling disconnected from your old life or identity. You might find that things that used to interest you no longer do, or that you're outgrowing certain relationships. These are just a few examples of what a spiritual awakening might feel like. If you're nodding along as you hear these, you might be on this path yourself. Now let's explore the idea of being chosen. When we talk about being chosen in a spiritual context, we're not saying that some people are better or more special than others. Instead, we're recognizing that some people feel a strong pull towards spiritual growth and development. If you feel this way, it's not because you're better than anyone else. It's because you have a particular role to play in the world. Being chosen often comes with a sense of responsibility. You might feel like you have a mission or purpose to fulfill. This can be exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming at times. Remember, you're not alone in this. Many others have walked this path before you, and many are walking it alongside you right now. It's important to understand that being on a spiritual path doesn't mean your life will suddenly become perfect or easy. In fact, you might face new challenges as you grow and change. Some common obstacles include doubt and confusion. As you question your old beliefs and ways of being, you might go through periods of uncertainty, feeling isolated or misunderstood. As you change, you might find that some people in your life don't understand what you're going through. Spiritual ego. This is when you start to feel superior to others because of your spiritual insights or practices. It's a trap that many people fall into, but it's important to stay humble and remember that everyone is on their own path. Impatience. Spiritual growth takes time, and you might get frustrated if you don't see changes happening as quickly as you'd like. Fear of change. As you grow, you might need to let go of old habits, relationships, or ways of thinking. This can be scary even when you know it's for the best. Overwhelm. There's so much to learn and explore in the spiritual world that you might feel overwhelmed by all the information and choices. These challenges are normal and even necessary parts of the spiritual journey. They help you grow stronger and wiser. When you face these obstacles, remember to be kind to yourself. Growth isn't always easy, but it's always worthwhile. Now let's talk about some tools and practices that can help you on your spiritual path. There are many different approaches to spiritual growth, and what works best will vary from person to person. Here are some common practices that many people find helpful. Meditation. This is a powerful tool for quieting your mind and connecting with your inner self. There are many different types of meditation, from simple breath awareness to more complex visualization practices. Start with just a few minutes a day and gradually increase the time as you get more comfortable. Mindfulness. This involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. You can practice mindfulness in your daily life by fully engaging in whatever you're doing, whether it's eating, walking, or talking with a friend. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you process your spiritual journey and gain new insights. Try setting aside time each day to write freely without censoring yourself. Prayer or intention setting. Whether you follow a specific religious tradition or not, taking time to connect with a higher power or set positive intentions can be a powerful spiritual practice. Yoga or other movement practices. These can help you connect with your body and energy in new ways. Many people find that physical practices support their spiritual growth. Nature connection. Spending time in nature can help you feel more grounded and connected to something larger than yourself. Try taking regular walks in natural settings or simply sitting quietly outdoors. Service to others. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of helping others. Look for ways to volunteer or contribute to your community. Study and learning. Reading spiritual texts, attending workshops or classes, or learning from spiritual teachers can deepen your understanding and provide new perspectives. Remember, these are just suggestions. As you explore, you'll find what resonates with you. Trust your intuition and don't be afraid to try new things. As you grow spiritually, you might find that you want to connect with others who are on a similar path. Finding a spiritual community can provide support, encouragement, and opportunities for growth. Here are some ways to find like-minded individuals. Attend local spiritual or meditation centers. Many communities have centers that offer classes, workshops, or group meditations. Join online forums or social media groups focused on spiritual topics. These can be great places to ask questions and share experiences. Participate in retreats or workshops. These intensive experiences can help you deepen your practice and connect with others. Start a spiritual book club or discussion group. This can be a great way to explore new ideas and connect with others in your local area. Attend talks or lectures by spiritual teachers. Many teachers travel and give public talks, which can be opportunities to learn and meet others. While the community can be supportive, your spiritual path is ultimately your own. It's okay to take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Trust your own inner guidance. One of the biggest challenges many people face is balancing their spiritual life with their everyday responsibilities. It's easy to feel like you don't have enough time for spiritual practices when you're juggling work, family, and other commitments. Here are some tips for integrating spirituality into your daily life. Start small. Even 5 minutes of meditation or mindfulness practice each day can make a difference. Create rituals. Simple rituals like lighting a candle or saying a prayer before meals can help you stay connected to your spiritual side throughout the day. Practice mindfulness in everyday activities. You can turn any task into a spiritual practice by bringing full awareness to it. Use reminders. Set alarms on your phone or put sticky notes around your home to remind you to pause and connect with your inner self. Find ways to bring your spiritual values into your work and relationships. How can you be of service or show compassion in your everyday interactions? Be flexible. Some days you might have more time for formal practices than others, and that's okay. The key is consistency over time, not perfection. Remember, spirituality isn't separate from real life. It's about bringing a deeper awareness and sense of purpose to everything you do. As you grow spiritually, you might notice that your growth affects not just you, but those around you as well. This is often called the ripple effect. When you become more peaceful, compassionate, and aware, it influences how you interact with others. You might find that your relationships improve or that you're able to handle conflicts more gracefully. Your growth can also inspire others. As people see the positive changes in you, they might become curious about your path and want to explore their own spiritual growth. You don't need to preach or try to convert anyone. Simply living your truth and being open about your journey when asked can have a powerful impact. Remember, though, that not everyone will understand or support your spiritual path. Some people might feel threatened or uncomfortable with the changes they see in you. This is normal and doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Stay true to yourself while also being compassionate towards others. Now let's talk about taking the next step on your spiritual journey. If you're feeling called to explore your inner light further, here are some suggestions. Set an intention. Get clear about why you want to grow spiritually. What do you hope to achieve or experience? Choose a practice to commit to. Start with one thing, like daily meditation or journaling, and commit to doing it regularly. Educate yourself. Read books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos about spiritual topics that interest you. Seek guidance. Consider finding a spiritual teacher or mentor who can offer personalized advice and support. Be patient with yourself. Spiritual growth is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process and don't put pressure on yourself to achieve specific results. Stay open. Be willing to question your beliefs and try new things. The path of spiritual growth often involves letting go of old ideas and embracing new perspectives. Trust your intuition. While it's good to learn from others, ultimately, you need to trust your own inner guidance. Let's recap the main points we've covered. Everyone has an inner light, a spiritual essence waiting to be awakened. Spiritual awakening can involve various signs and experiences, from increased sensitivity to a sense of purpose. Being chosen isn't about being better than others, but about feeling called to a spiritual path. The spiritual journey comes with challenges, but these challenges help us grow. There are many tools and practices available to support spiritual growth, from meditation to service. Finding a spiritual community can provide support and encouragement. It's possible to balance spiritual growth with everyday responsibilities by integrating spirituality into daily life. Your spiritual growth can have a positive ripple effect on those around you. Taking the next step on your spiritual journey involves setting intentions, committing to practices, and staying open to new experiences. Remember, awakening your inner light is a personal journey. There's no one right way to do it. Trust yourself, Be patient and know that every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you forward. As you go forth from here, carry this question with you. How can you let your inner light shine a little brighter today? What small step can you take to nurture your spiritual growth? Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the spiritual path. May your inner light guide you on your journey, and may you find peace, purpose, and connection as you awaken to your true self.